Hello, friends. Welcome to my Calmcast. This is episode 4. Today, on this World Forest Day, I would love to narrate to you a specimen which I had written long years back on Facebook. And it's about the experience of the forest and what it gives you. I'm not just talking about the productivity of the forest, I'm also talking about the psychological productivity that it helps you making a different you after you come out of the forest. So stay tuned with me. On 21st March, International Forest Day, I would like to describe my experience of visiting the forests of India. Any forest gives you immense satisfaction. It's just not about animals and birds. It's about the ecosystem you get lost into and forget who you are or what's your status. It's about yourself and your conversation with your soul. I call it a 2-day Nirvana. The feel. A jungle or a forest itself is a blissful atmosphere with a lot of flora and fauna. It's an oxygen-rich zone. The colors attracts the human mind, especially the green, that gives the most relaxation. Different seasons have a different charm of its own. Oxygen is the most vital part for survival. It's for everyone. The more oxygen, the more the freshness and more scientific benefits, which can be Googled rather than me elaborating it here. The moment one chooses for a jungle safari or going to a forest, he or she most likely thinks about seeing animals in the wild. There could be exceptions too, like myself, but ask yourself honestly, was it just the animals? I'm sure your answer would be no. Here, we are not talking about the hardcore documentators or the photographers who only come for the animals or the birds. They have groomed themselves with several years of dedication in the wild. Hence, their taste has been cultivated for documenting the animals in focus. Automatically, one gets hooked to go to the place for its animals. Hooked with this thought that tourism is to do with only for animals and nothing else. Here, I would point that jungle safari is an introduction to an ecosystem. Every state has a different ecosystem, different pioneers, soil, climate, terrain, culture, people, and the habitat. It's a great opportunity for the youth. It's a great opportunity from the youth to the eldest to experience the biodiversity and rich atmosphere which he or she hasn't learned or is going to learn in their educational syllabus, which is a minuscule description. Change your mindset while you choose the outdoor vacation as your option. Research about the place you're going to visit. Make your notes and your bucket list of what you want to see. There are extremely talented naturalists. Chew their brains while you travel with them. Don't hesitate, as talking develops bonding and communication skills. They all would love hearing your knowledge and give you more of theirs. This is how you will grow as diversified and probably develop an inclination for loving nature closely. This sensitivity might trigger a greater opportunity of being a naturalist, a conservationist, an IFS, a biologist, or a passionate wildlife photographer, or just merely a nature trail expert. Now, this all comes with an immense patience and tolerance, along with good field education. Usually, the safari timings start early morning around 6 am. Nature starts early. It's a proverb. Early to bed and early to rise keeps your mind and body healthy. It's derived from nature. A 15-minute stretch of your body with good pranayama can help you get acclimatized with the surrounding atmosphere for all seasons. Don't get hooked for a particular species or a particular animal. It's absolutely unpredictable when you're in the forest. Even the best expert cannot guarantee you to show that. And if they are, understand it's for their living and forgive them as their bread and butter depends on that only USP. Be generous and go for it. Trust me, it's a wonderful experience and you have nothing to lose. Don't worry about the monetary investment and the returns you expect from that. Nature generously gives us every moment which cannot be justified. Here, I narrate how it does. Just close your eyes and be with me and imagine my description that you're in the jungle. You may try once and I bet you will wish to see the jungle or the nearing forest very soon. The game. When you enter in the forest in an open jeep in the morning and it catches its speed to travel, the first thrill is the chilling air caressing your body. It pulls out the fatigue from your body within seconds. If your stomach is upset, then the forest knows before you and has the correct way to clean it up before you enter the core. You may go through it when you enter the forest for the first time. Secondly, your mindset starts analyzing with many gushing thoughts as you pass by. You start navigating the specimens around you to see through the sights you are visiting. Drink some water and keep hydrated. This helps even boost your thoughts and your metabolism. Start focusing on your nose. Have you ever realized that it's become more sensitive to odors than you must have not sensed indoors? This is the second best thing nature gives you, which helps you improve your senses. It upgrades your body with its organic scents and makes you feel amongst itself. The wind plays a vital role in bathing you with the fragrances, which you probably might not realize, but it is virtually changing your behavioral attitude. For some grey hairs or even youngsters, it's a blissful nap which one wouldn't have had in ages when you're in the jeep. Imagine a 2-month-old smiling baby who is fast asleep but yet smiling as if he or she is having a conversation with heavenly bodies. I'm sure everyone loves seeing a happy child. This is the third benefit. I'm just explaining here about the wind and the smell. I'm sure you got engaged without noticing that I haven't spoke about animals and birds yet. With open eyes, it attracts you with its beautiful colors. Colors of the skies resembles serenity, calmness, and dynamic clarity. Complemented with a beautiful backdrop just draws your attention to capture it as memories to share to your tour in your eyes first and then the gear. Be it a mobile phone or a camera, doesn't matter. Your mind has already stored that great moment. The soothing green is a scientific remedy on many psychological ailments. Now that you get it in abundance, while you are in an open jeep amongst a beautiful landscape, I'm sure you're seeing the picture I'm describing you about. The shades of green probably brings out the artist in you, provoking you to recite a poem or some engaging conversation which brings you in the limelight during the safari. Everyone loves being praised. A little elevation of morals just boosts up the moods. One immediately shares the thoughts on social media and waits for the like. Isn't this true? This is how nature helps you get famous too. There is some sort of a depressing thought that comes in your mind when your safari goes dry without seeing your favorite tiger or your favorite animal which was on your wish list but didn't fulfill. But here, I would stage that mindset and request you that never mind, even if you don't get to see your wish list, what you've gained is all above, which is virtual but definitely has impacted on your body, your mind, and your soul. Don't let it go waste. It's the precious moment for your family and you. So don't get depressed for not seeing which you expected. Nature always makes everyone happy. It's a fact. I bet one who never feels that way could haven't have experienced the wilderness with their mindset or with this mindset. Maybe he or she might change or not. Enjoy every bit out there. Whatever days you are staying, just make it your best memories. It's just not about animals and birds. It's about the ecosystem that you should fall in love with. The atmosphere, the people, the terrain, the flora, the landscape, the mood, the sound, the thrill, the passion. You are there for yourself and your family. The bonding that you are wanting to have with everyone there while you stay. The humility that you will develop hearing the people around you. The simplistic lifestyle of the well-trained naturalist or the people around there who are so down to earth and with many more streams that overflow through you is all a lot more than just going with a dry vision or a rigid mind. This is a complete therapy of any jungle safari or being in the forest, which is not taught but is earned. It's a personal experience for every individual. It is my opinion. Everything is a bonus, a learning. I bet you return from this trip even dry, it will be a different you. More productive, more humble, and all the more sensitive. Apparently, you will have multiple friends and invites flooding through your social media. What more you want? What more do you expect from life? Life is all about storytelling, isn't it? If you like this video, do subscribe to my channel